Okay, we're in Matthew chapter 2, and there will eventually be a playlist. I'll start it as soon as I start uploading the videos for Matthew if you want to go through each chapter. And I also have a playlist for Genesis. I've already completed Genesis. So we're in chapter 2 of Matthew. And in chapter 1, we went through the lineage of Jesus. And we also covered the dream that Joseph had where the angel told him to go ahead and marry Mary. And that Mary stayed a virgin until Jesus was born. Okay, so now here we go in chapter 2. Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came from Jerusalem, saying, Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and have come to worship him. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. And they said to him, In Bethlehem of Judea, for thus it is written by the prophet, But you, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are not the least among the rulers of Judah, for out of you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people Israel. Then Herod, when he had secretly called the wise men, determined from them what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said, Go and search carefully for the young child. And when you have found him, bring back the word to me that I may come and worship him also. So he told the wise men to go out, find this little baby or child. It was actually probably a child by the time they found him. And come back and tell me so I can go worship him. And when they heard the king, they departed. And behold, the star which they had seen in the east before them, till it came and stood over where the young child was. And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceedingly great joy. And when they had come to the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented gifts to him, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Then, being divinely warned in a dream that they should not return to Herod, they departed for their own country another way. So they did not go back and tell Herod. They were advised that Herod had an evil plan in place, and they didn't go back. Now when they departed, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, flee to Egypt, and stay there until I bring you word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him. And when he arose, he took the young child and his mother by night and departed for Egypt, and was there until the death of Herod, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the Lord through the prophet, saying, Out of Egypt I called my son. Then Herod, when he saw that he was deceived by the wise men, was exceedingly angry, and he set forth and put to death all the male children who were in Bethlehem and all its districts, from 2 years and old and under, according to the time which he determined from the wise men. And then this was fulfilled what was spoken by Jeremiah the prophet, saying, A voice was heard in Ramah, lamentation, weeping, great mourning, Rachel weeping for her children, refusing to be comforted, because they are no more. So I have a little note here, and it's folded. Sorry. When Pharaoh killed all the babies in Egypt to stop the deliverer, Moses, going way back, right? Pharaoh did that. And then Herod killed all the babies in Bethlehem to stop the Savior, another deliverer. And Mary and Joseph, they fled to Egypt. So that the point of this is kind of interesting, that Moses brought the people out of Egypt, and yet Mary and Joseph fled to Egypt. Now when Herod was dead, behold, an angel of the Lord appeared in a dream to Joseph in Egypt, saying, Arise, take the young child and his mother, and go to the land of Israel, for those who sought the young child's life are dead. Then he arose, took the young child and his mother, and came to the land of Israel. But when he heard that Archelaus was reigning over Judea instead of his father Herod, he was afraid to go there. And being warned by God in a dream, he turned aside to the region of Galilee, and he came and dwelt in a city called Nazareth, that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken by the prophets, he shall be called a Nazarene. So, Jesus is born. They went to Egypt till Herod died. And then they went in Nazareth. Or Nazarene. Nazareth. Good grief. Okay. Come back for chapter 3.